Hey guys, welcome back to an all new episode of Conflicts. Today I'm in my kitchen checking out this smart TV. Now all I do is push this button here and just like that, I have a TV at my disposal where I can go ahead and watch as I cook and essentially use it in terms of being able to cook recipes or stream videos or watch live TV. It's overall a really cool concept. Now this is sent over by Sylvox, so if you guys want to learn more about them, check out the link down below in the description. And without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. So this here's our packaging, this here's our box. Overall, pretty simple looking box. Kind of showcases what it's all about over here. You do see it says, hey Google, Android TV, Kitchen TV, etc. And it's 15.6 inches. Let's open it up. Alright, so this here's everything that you get. Overall, pretty simple design concept. You have your TV here, and then you have your user manual, you have a remote, you have your power adapter, and then you have a mounting bracket. Now, obviously mounting, it seems like it could be a tricky access, but however, it's actually quite simple. So it does come with this unique looking bracket. Now, it does have screws as well as 3M tape capability, so you technically don't have to screw into anything, but I would recommend it just for safety purposes. The last thing you want is a TV falling on your food. Over here, so go ahead and mount onto something, you screw it in, and this little notch right over here is what the actual TV will mount onto. So if you actually look at our unique looking TV here, you just see on the back part over here is a little clip. This will go ahead and mount into there, and technically you can go ahead and kind of swivel it and lock it into place. Now over here on the front, you do see you have dual speakers. You have a clock with a timer built into it. You have your power source, menu, channel, volume, etc. So all your functions are there. It is not touchscreen, so do keep that in mind. And then our nice looking 15.6 inch TV is right over here. Let's go ahead and push it down. Here a little click, and this will go ahead and pop just right out like that. So yeah, pretty simple design concept. The idea behind this, it'll go ahead and mount underneath a cabinet, so it does hide in plain sight of view, but you do have that clock there in case you want to go ahead and display it like that as well. Now in terms of our accessories, well, you do get your, obviously your remote, which does come with the battery and it does come with a remote mount. So you go ahead and place that onto something if you want to use it that way. But it does have Chromecast as well, so that's kind of nice too. So you can technically airdrop or Chromecast videos from your phone. So this here's our user manual, etc., explaining how to go ahead and set this up. Android TV, so pretty simple concept. And then over here is our warranty certificate, and of course you do get a power adapter. Now this one here is going to be a 12 volt, so pretty standard. So we have two HDMI ports. We have a left and a right out. We have an SPDIF out. We have a RJ45. And then a DC 12 volt, and then an RF antenna port. On the side here, we have two USB ports, a main AV in, and an earphone out. And that's about it in terms of what else is going on with it. So let's go ahead and mount this thing next and try it out. Alright guys, so check it out. So it's finally installed. Overall, a relatively easy process. Now there's a few ways of doing it. The way I did it was I mounted the actual mounting plate to the TV, pushed it against the ceiling where I want to mount it with the 3M tape, allowing me to go ahead and see where I want to essentially screw it in. Now once I go ahead and remove the TV, I can go ahead and place the plate in there, screw it in, and then from there this will actually just kind of screw right in just by using that. It's like a little spinning thing, and just kind of go ahead and push it down. You can even use a flat head to go ahead and tighten it even more. Now, the nice thing about this is that it does pivot, so technically you can go ahead and rotate it left and right based on which angle you want it. So it's really up to you. Now, this will close up just like this, and you'll hear a little click, and now it's kind of out of sight. Now, the only thing to note is that the wire kind of is hard to hide, so you just want to go ahead and make sure you kind of place it in a way where it's not too distracting. Now, overall, other than that, it looks really cool. You can't really tell at all, just kind of looking about, you don't really see it. But when you get a little closer, you can see all the fun details. So one thing to know is it does have a clock right over here. You have your power button. You have all your different controls as well. So to go ahead and open it, just go ahead and push this button once, and it'll go ahead and kind of release it. And just go ahead and pull it down. And then you can turn it on by pressing the power button just like that. You'll even see the clock right there on display. And there you are. So really nice looking screen, very vibrant. Actually, really surprisingly vibrant. I actually thought this would be a little bit more dull, but the quality of it is really nice. No matter what angle you're looking at it, it is actually pretty crisp. Now, you do have all the fun bells and whistles, so it does come with the remote, as you can see right over here, and everything's on here. So you even have like your shortcuts for like YouTube, Netflix, and Google Play, and then even has like record functions, which is kind of interesting. But yes, so you can go ahead and control it by using the remote, or you can use the actual manual control buttons on the top. So this here is our main hub. So it's an Android-based system. So you do have all that fun functionality where you can go ahead and download a variety of different apps. Some apps that you can stream different videos or TV shows, stuff like that. But some of the pre-defaulted ones include YouTube, Amazon Prime, Netflix, stuff like that. And then if you kind of go up here, you can see you have your live channel. So that's kind of nice too. So you can go ahead and watch live TV. You have your shopping. You have your apps, and then you have your Discover mode as well. So all that fun stuff is all in here. So that's kind of nice that they do include everything. Now, if I just go and simply click on, like, say, YouTube on my remote, it'll go ahead and launch YouTube in a matter of a second. So I already put up my channel here and just kind of demonstrate on how the audio is. So I'm going to go ahead and just play this video here, simply hitting OK. So we have ads, but yes.
Check it out, guys. So the good folks over at YouTube have sent this surprise package regarding the YouTube Creator Collective event that I hosted recently in Chicago. Now, if you haven't seen that video, be sure to check it out on my profile. It was actually a mind-blowing experience, which I got to
So I can go ahead and raise the volume.
And even had the Blue Man Group show up as well. Now, if you're not familiar with it, YouTube hosts a variety of different events, and even has different communities, including the Shorts community, that you can go and get involved with, and then ultimately get...
And hit mute. So yeah, so actually it's quite loud. The only thing it does lack is bass. Again, I don't think you really need bass for something like this, but it is really cool. And again, the colors on it are very, very vibrant. Now, the point of this TV, I think, aside obviously entertainment, is that you can go ahead and cook something and watch a cooking show at the same time. So you can go ahead and like pause it, do whatever the next step is, pause it, etc. So that's actually a cool concept. And then when you're done, you can technically just hit power and it'll turn off. And then from there, just go ahead and put it away. And it's as if nothing is ever there at all. So I just love the fact that it does kind of hide in sight, and then it makes it relatively easy to use. Now, obviously, you have the speakers, so you can technically listen to music, and then you do have all the other functions, including watching Netflix and things like that. The only weird thing that I noticed is that if I hit power, it'll go ahead and still turn on, and then if the screen's up there, you can actually still see it booting up there as well. I mean, I guess it kind of works depending on what angle you're looking at. Sometimes you might have the issue of forgetting the TV that is on, but again, you can technically put like a white light on it, and then you have a nice light up area so you can use it for cooking. So that's kind of cool too. But yeah, other than that, I mean, it's actually a relatively fast system. As I kind of move about just like this, you can see how quickly it kind of responds to it. And then, yeah, I mean, I just think that they did a great job with it overall. You can also AirPlay on it, so that's cool too. So for instance, if I want to use my phone, I can keep my phone over here and then hit AirPlay and directly kind of cast it onto there, which is nice. So that's kind of cool too. So you can technically do the two side by side, and then have control over it rather than using a physical remote while you're cooking. So yeah, there you guys have it. So overall, a great concept and definitely a must-have for any kitchen. And the fact that it just kind of folds up is always nice. And then of course, the vibrancy of the screen is relatively on point, and they did a great job overall. Now, with that said, if you guys had any questions, comment down below. Otherwise, we'll see you guys in the next video. Take care now. Bye-bye.